Hey guys, it's Destiny, and here's my 2024 end of the year book tag. So before we begin, I know that I'm new here, so I am doing this so I can kind of give you guys an idea of what my reading taste is. We all have our own opinions, and that's okay. So if I don't like a book that you guys love, don't be mean to me. We all have different opinions, and if you guys hate a book that I love, that's okay. I got all these questions from Larry Reed's and Destiny Sidwell's channels, so I'll leave their videos down in the description in case you want to watch that. But let's get started.
Bruh.
This is Oreo. She's my little baby girl. Alright, I got all of the questions on my laptop right here. So let's start with the first one, which is not very a positive one, might I add. Most disappointing book of the year. That for me is As Good as Dead by Holly Jackson. I loved A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, and the second one was also good as well. This one kind of fell short for me because we kind of solved the mystery really quickly, and then the second part was kind of just so out of character for Pip, in my opinion. I'm not gonna go too much into detail in case you guys haven't read this book, but I just felt like it was kind of out of character for the main character to do the things that she was doing. I rated it a 3. The other two I rated a 5, I believe. Not saying it wasn't good. I was still entertained. I was just like, this is not the Pip we know and love, you know? I'm still gonna watch the show though. I watched the first season and I love it so much. I'm excited for the next season to come out. What was an underdog book? I think The Vengeance of the Pirate Queen. I think the whole trilogy is an underdog book. I feel like more people should read it. The first two I read last year, so I can't add it to this video, but this one I was also very nervous to read because it's in a different point of view than the first two books, and I was just like, I just want to read the first girl's point of view. But this one was actually really good. The romance was good. I mean, obviously it's YA, so there's not really much romance. I loved the main female character and the main male character. The adventure that they went on was pretty cool too. I was just like, what? You know, it was good. More people should read it. I think I rated it a 4, which is pretty good. So, and come on, the paperbacks, the hardcovers have these sprayed edges. I don't know if they still do, but all 3 of them do, and they're all different colors. It's pretty cool. What was an overhyped book you read? Y'all are gonna come for me for this one. The Spell Shop by Sarah Beth Durst. Now, okay, before I get into it too much, I read this on audio format, so I didn't read it. I listened to it, okay? Audiobooks are still count as reading, okay? Now, I was doing a 12-hour reading challenge, so that's why I was listening to it. But I don't remember anything from this book, okay? I hear a lot of people loving this book. They're like, oh my god, it's so good. It's also cozy fantasy, and I'm not really a big cozy fantasy girly, I think. I don't know, okay? But I don't remember anything from this book, and that could be a me problem, because while I was listening to it, I was also playing my video game. I was playing Disney Dreamlight Valley while listening to this audiobook, so I could just not have been paying attention because I was more enthused by my game. I don't know. I will probably try to reread it. I'll read it while listening to the audiobook, and hopefully I'll remember what's going on. But yeah, I rated it a 3 still because I was just like, it could be good. I don't know. A book that surprised you. Say You Swear by Megan Brandy. All I heard, no one was telling me anything about this book on the internet or anything. Because they're like, you need to go into it blind, you need to go into it blind. Which usually I go into everything blind. Like, I never know anything. But for some reason I wanted to know what it was. All I knew was that it was a love triangle. And I do not love love triangles, okay? Like, pick a person and stick to it. Like, come on now. I don't like love triangles. This ripped my heart out and put it back in. You know? Like, it was good. I'm not gonna tell you anything about it. Because you need to go into it blindly. So, it was really good, and I'm excited to read Promise Me Not. I think that's the next one. I have it currently in my possession. I just have not picked it up because I don't know. I'm in a reading slump right now, okay, guys? Just get off my back. Your favorite book couples of the year. Okay, I got Reese and Farah. Oh my god, I love them. I'm obsessed with ACOTAR, and I have not started Throne of Glass yet, so don't come for me, please. I'm gonna be starting it eventually, and I'm gonna do a reading vlog on it because it's just such a long series, and I know that I'm gonna have reactions to it, so I might as well vlog it. But anyways, back to this one. I love them. I have not read A Court of Silver Flames yet because I know it's in Nesta's point of view, and I was just like, I don't want to let go of Rhysand and Farah yet. So, but I heard somewhere you gotta read Throne of Glass before you read The Court of Silver Flames. Like, I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I love them. The next couple is, oh my god, Johnny and Shannon from Binding and Keeping 13. Now, these are special editions that I own. These are special editions that I got from Larry Reed's collab with Eternal Embers. I'm obsessed. Like, what? Gorgeous. I also ordered Saving 6 and Redeeming 6, like those special editions as well, from their collab. I just haven't read them yet. I'm sure I'm gonna love that. But yeah, they grew so much together. Like, they're only in high school and so much was happening. I was like, wow. You can tell that they love each other, and it's not just like once the book's over, like they're gonna break up or something. You know, like, they love each other. They went through so much together, and I'm excited to see them in like the next books and like see their love. If you have not read those books, what are you doing? What are you doing? Pick them up right now. Ugh. Your favorite main character of the year, or main characters of the year. Kai and Peyton from Powerless and Reckless. This is a special edition version from Waterstones. There's sprinkles and braid edges and blah blah blah. It's absolutely gorgeous. I also have Reckless special edition, and I just I pre-ordered the Fearless one. I was gonna put them as my favorite couple of the year as well, but they're technically not a couple yet. Emphasis on yet. They better be a couple, I swear to God. If in Fearless they don't end up together, you don't want to know who I'm gonna become. But anyways, yeah, them together, them alone, like separate, like their banter, everything about them. I'm gonna like eat, sleep, and breathe them, honestly. Like, ugh, you don't even know. And then my friend keeps sending me TikToks about them, and I'm just like, I can't do this. I would also put Violet Sorengale from Iron Flame and Fourth Wing in this, but I read those last year, so... And I'm excited for Onyx Storm to come out. You don't even know. I'm doing a reading vlog I'm gonna do a reading vlog about Onyx Storm. You best believe the day that it comes out. I pre-ordered it and I'm very excited. Okay, enough about that. New favorite author you discovered this year? I have two, actually. I have Abby Jimenez. My first book by her, like reading from her, is Yours Truly. Made me fall in love. This was such a great thing. And then I read Just for the Summer by her as well, and it was so good. They're both 5 stars. I love them. I need to buy more of her books, honestly, because it was really good. Yeah, that's all I got to say. And then the next one is Ashley Poston. This is the first book that I've read by her, The 7-Year Slip. The 7-Year Slip. It was really good. Also rated a 5-star. I loved the concept of this book. I haven't read any other books by her yet, but I do have The Dead Romantics currently on my shelf. I need to read it. I wanted to read it in October, but I got into a reading slump at that point. But yeah, I don't even know if she has more books out, but if she does, I'm gonna buy them. Oh, doesn't she have a novel love story? And not a lot of people love that book, but I'm still gonna give it a shot because, again, reading is very subjective. We all have different opinions. So, author that didn't work out for you this year. Heather Fawcett. I read this book, which is Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies. A lot of people loved this book. Now again, it's a cozy fantasy, so maybe that's just not my vibe. I don't know. But I was pushing through this book, okay? I don't like DNFing books, really. It's a toxic trait, in my opinion, that I have. I don't really like DNFing books. So I really pushed through this book. And then I picked up the second one as well, which is Emily Wilde's Map of Otherlands, I think. I think I'm only like 20% through, and I soft DNF'd it. I'm probably going to pick it back up in the spring. I don't know. And I probably will grab the last book in this trilogy just to have all of them on my shelf because I love the covers. They're absolutely stunning. But I really pushed myself through, and I don't think I'm going to pick up any other books by her. Maybe I'm just not a cozy fantasy type of girl. Maybe I love the fantasies where it's high stakes and, you know, the main characters have a lot of banter and they want to kill each other. I don't know. Maybe that's my vibe. I don't know. What is the happiest book you read this year? This one was hard because, like, they all have, like, hard topics, like, but they're still happy. I don't know. But anyways, I chose The Love Wager by Lynn Painter. I feel like all of Lynn Painter's books are kind of, like, lighthearted, easy, quick reads that are, like, fluffy and stuff. But even, like, the fluffy romances have, like, maybe I'm just not reading the right fluffy romances. I don't know. But anyways, The Love Wager. I love all of Lynn Painter's books. They're very quick, very easy. Very much like something that you would want to pick up if you like just read like a heavy fantasy book or something. Or like if you read Binding 13 and now you want to read like a fluffy romance. This is, yeah. What is the saddest book you read this year? Guys, If You Had Been With Me by Laura Nowlin. Nowlin? Don't know. This is also a special edition book, guys. So anyways, you can get it on Amazon or whatever. It's really good. It's really good. I know a lot of people actually didn't like it, but I loved it. I rated it a 5. It broke me in half, okay? I was sobbing for days. I'm not kidding, okay? I finished this book at like 2 in the morning, and I was sobbing. And then I was just like, what the hell? I was sobbing. And now there's a second book, which is If I Had Told Her. I'm reading it this month. Just letting you know, I picked it for my TBR apparently. Don't know why I did that to myself. I'm gonna be sobbing. But I sobbed for days. Days. And my boyfriend was like, "Kid, get over it. They're fictional characters." I was like, "I don't care. Like, you don't understand." And I was sobbing. I'm gonna tear up right now just thinking about it. I don't know, guys. It was heartbreaking. Now you guys are probably like, "I read that and it wasn't that bad." Guys, I sobbed. Anyways. Maybe I'm just a baby. I don't know. Your favorite covers of the year. I have 3. Well, I mean, I love every single cover of every single book. Okay? Like, I can literally say, I love these covers. I love everything. Okay? Every single cover, I love. But I picked Done and Dusted by Lila Sage. I don't know what it is, but like this cartoony type vibe that this whole series has. I don't know, but I love it. Okay? I read this one, and then there's also, what's the next one? Swift and Saddled. That one was good as well. And now I have Lost and Lassoed that just came out last month. And I have it on my TBR. Actually, I picked it. You guys will see it on my TBR video that probably already came out. Let's be real. I don't know, but anyways, something about the cartoony feel. I love it. And then I got Brutal Obsession by S. Massery. This whole Hockey Gods series, I love these covers. I don't know, there's something about it. It's like pretty cool. I love how there's like the like hockey puck and hockey stick, which like shows you that it's a hockey romance, and then there's like ballet slippers on this one because the main girl is like a ballerina or dancer or whatever. All of the books in this series have the same thing where there's like the hockey puck and like stuff like that, and then whatever the girl is doing like incorporated on the cover, and it's just very beautiful. And then I also have Play Along by Liz Tom Ford. I don't know, this whole series, I love these covers. Okay, I don't know what it is, but I just love it. And then there's like Las Vegas on the back. I love it. And then I also love, like, you can see the detailing where it says like play along, play along, play along, play along. But I also like the feel of it. Oh my god. And then on the inside, like every chapter there's like a, anyways, these covers. Oreo, excuse you.
12 seconds later.
I love these covers. They're very beautiful. A book you haven't stopped thinking about. All of them? Can I say that? If You Had Been With Me. These are going to be repeats because I've already showed you them, but whatever. If You Had Been With Me, Finding 13 and Keeping 13, and then also the entire ACOTAR series. I've been thinking of them constantly. And Fourth Wing. Let's add that, but I can't because, like, again, that was last year, but I reread it this year, so it counts, right?
Hey, chill.
She's on crack. Anyways, I keep thinking about them all the time. Like, If You Had Been With Me, I think about that ending literally all the time. And I start getting in tears. Okay. Oh my god. And then Binding and Keeping 13 as well, like, emotionally destroyed me as well. Like, it was just like, wow. So good. And then ACOTAR, I don't know, I just keep wondering how they're doing. Oh, can we add also Powerless and Reckless by Lauren Roberts? Like, that one I think about all the time as well. I'm very excited for the next book to come out in April. April, right? Better be. Unpopular book you love. Lose You to Find Me by B. Celeste. Don't see enough people talking about this one, to be quite honest. This is the third book. The first two I read last year, so can't add it. But the first one is Dare You to Hate Me, and the second one is Beg You to Trust Me, and then this one's Lose You to Find Me. They're basically football romances, college romances, and yeah. Book you thought you loved but didn't. Now this one I got from Book of the Month, and it's Dragon Fruit. I don't see a lot of people reading this at all, but I got it from Book of the Month, and not saying it wasn't good, but it's very YA. Okay. Now I love a good YA book, you know, I have a lot of them. But this one's very much it, and I was kind of just like, what? Like, they were throwing things just to throw things in there. If you want to read it, you can. But, like, basically the premise of this book is, like, this girl... Okay, I don't even remember what happened. She's a princess, she's exiled, and now she's going on this adventure with her old friend, who's the prince. Wait. Maybe she's not a princess. Anyways, she goes on this adventure with this prince that used to be her friend to find a dragon fruit, which is a sea dragon egg, and apparently this dragon fruit will heal the queen that's dying and whatever. Anyways, yeah, like I don't really remember clearly, and yeah, I think I was also pushing through this book as well, I think, but I thought I was gonna love it. I really did. Thought I was gonna eat that shit up, but I didn't, clearly. I swear a lot. I'm very sorry. I swear like a trucker. I'm sorry. Okay, if you don't like that, I don't know, okay? Like, it's just who I am. Book you read this year that you would reread. The 7-Year Slip by Ashley Pawson. Literally, while I was reading this, I knew I was going to reread it. I was like, this is something that I think I would reread, like, every year, every summer. It was so good. Like, that's how good this was. If you have not read it yet, you need to read it, okay? Basically, this book is about, who are the main characters? Clementine and... I don't know who the guy is. Who's the guy? Do we not know his name? We don't know his name on the back of the book, so I'm not going to say his name. But anyways, it's about our main girl, Clementine. Her aunt just passed away, and she inherits her aunt's apartment. And basically, her whole time growing up with her aunt kept saying that this apartment is magical, and blah, 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 and you can travel through time, and whatever. She never believed it, obviously. And now that she lives in it, now she believes it because it happened to her. She travels 7 years in the past. That's why it's called 7-Year Slip. She travels 7 years in the past, and this random man is in her apartment. And she's like, who are you? And he's like, your aunt is like letting me stay here, and blah, blah, blah. Anyways, so that's basically what happens. And then, like, sometimes she'll, like, leave the apartment, come back in, and she's still 7 years in the past, like, only in that apartment. And then sometimes she'll, like, leave and come back, and now she's in her present day. And so, like, things happen and whatever. And then towards the end of the book, it's present day, and she tries to find this guy that was in that apartment in her present day. It's so good. Like, you don't even know. I made a Pinterest board about this because it was so good. Like, don't play with me, okay? Goodreads 2024 reading goal. My reading goal was 60 books this year, and I have read 81. So I obviously surpassed my goal by a good chunk. yeah, I don't know what to say. I think it would have been more, though, if I didn't get in a reading slump. Let's be real. Reading goal for 2025. I think I'm going to set it as 75. Like, I know I read 81, but I think I'm going to set it as 75. Just so, like, I don't overthink it too much, you know? A book you wish you got to this year. There's so many books that I wish I got to this year. I didn't look at that question, so I didn't pick a book. I think Throne of Glass I would have loved to start. Maybe Magnolia Parks as well. Yeah, I think those are pretty much like the books that I kind of wish that I've dipped my toes in to. Book I wish I got to. Maybe Zodiac Academy. I just bought the first book, so maybe that one as well. What will you prioritize in your 2025 reading year? I think I'm gonna prioritize kind of just like pacing myself, because like a lot of the times when I was reading, like I've read it super quickly, like I read it within like 24 hours or within 2 days, and like I didn't have enough time to process like the book and like really get to enjoy it. So I kind of just want to like slow down a little bit. I think that's why I also set my reading goal to 75 books, so then I could kind of like pace myself and enjoy what I'm reading, and so I can also give you guys really better reviews than what I'm giving you right now. And I think I'm going to prioritize kind of like reading the books that are actually on my physical TBR and not like buying so many books. I said that at the beginning of this year as well. Like I was like, oh, I'm only going to buy new releases or continuations of the series. And I think I'm going to try to do that again in 2025. I think I'm going to try to not buy as many books because I do have a lot that I need to read that I have not read yet that are currently on my bookshelves. So I'm gonna kind of just buy only like new releases that I'm like really excited for. So like if it's a like obviously Onyx Storm, I'm gonna buy it because that's a new release that I'm very, very excited for, and it's also a continuation of a series. So like things like that, I'm just gonna prioritize kind of just reading what I already have and not buying a lot of books. Because like towards the end of this year, I was actually like going to the bookstore like twice a month. Like that's crazy. That is it for this book tag. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys kind of got a better gist of what I like to read and my book taste. And yeah, let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see from me. Give me suggestions. I'm open to anything. Even let me know if you want to like see things that are not book related. Like, let me know what you want and I'll do it. Okay? And yeah, hopefully you liked this video, and if you did, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.